Did you know that fluency is more than just reading quickly? Now, what may have happened to your child if they've been in school for any length of time is they may have been timed by their teacher on how fast they can read or how many words per minute that they can read. So there are tests out there, Dibbles, Ames Web, Easy CBM, just to name a few, but there's a lot of them. And basically, what teachers will do is they will give a child a certain number of words that for that grade level, they should be able to read that in 1 minute or less. But what happens is the children know and learn very quickly that they're being timed. And so they start practicing to read fast. And they know this certain number. And the teacher, in her to give her the benefit of the doubt, she's been trained to do this, and she is telling them, here's the number, Johnny, that you should be at. What's the problem with this? Well, the problem is there's so much more to reading fluency than that, and that's not teaching kids what all is fluency is about. It's also making kids feel really nervous about reading, and we don't want to do that. So there is a time and a place to do a very quick fluency check. I recommend about 3 times a year, and then more often about every 6 weeks if we're really concerned about a child. But if your child is being fluency checked once a week or more often, no, that should stop. What else does fluency consist of? It consists of phrasing. So when we read, we don't read word by word. We read words in chunks. And then we pause and we read like this. So pausing and phrasing and intonation, learning how to use punctuation, periods, exclamation marks, questions, changing the pitch of our voice, that's called intonation, and all of the things that go along with dialogue, changing our voice so that we're talking like the other characters. All of that is going to get lost when children are just exposed to timed reading. They're going to think that fluency is just about reading quickly. When children are only focused on reading quickly, they don't comprehend really well. So don't let that be the main focus. Make sure that you are reading aloud to them and you are demonstrating what a fluent reader sounds like with your phrasing. Sometimes you read slower, sometimes you read faster, sometimes you pick up the pace because the story is real exciting and you use the voices, etc. That's the best way for them to understand what fluency is.